Well, folks, I guess I don't have to tell you who's on the premises. Welcome back again, folks. We're going to work on this old Harmony Hollywood some more today. Get it one more step closer to playing. And I've been informed by the owner of the guitar. He said all along if the electronics don't work, to take them all out. So that's what I'm going to do today. And maybe if I get them out without a lot of trouble, maybe work on that bridge to get that bridge to fit a little bit better down here. So that's what we're going to do today. I want to check this neck too and see if it's straight or backbowed or what it is, because it looked awful good, man, with the strings on it. I just want to see what it looks like with the strings off. So I'm going to bring you over closer, and first thing we'll do is start removing electronics. Let's do it! Cam, you remember this, buddy? I added a little bit to it, but it's still, it comes in awful handy. Alright, we'll take the electronics out. The owner said he never plays this guitar electrically. He plays it acoustically all the time. So, wow, those are on there. And he said, you know, if electronics didn't work, just take them out. It wouldn't be a bad job to find, excuse me, find another pickup and just replace that, and that's all you'd have to do. But I looked around on eBay a little bit, or well, not on eBay, online, and I didn't find very many, you know, that would fit this. Ones that set on top of the guitar the way this one does. Didn't find many at all. So, like I said before, I don't do anything to a guitar until I talk to the owner and do exactly what the owner says he wants done. I got into that before and got into big trouble. But like he said, he didn't play it much electrically anyway. Almost always played it, you know, acoustically. Take the guts out of it, so that's what we're going to do. I'll send them back with him when I send him the guitar back. I don't know if he wants them or what he'll ever do with them, but or maybe I'll keep them. I'll ask him about it. Wow, it's come off weirdly. There it got loose. Trying to turn inside. I hear all kind of stuff in there. Of course, I guess you would. Alright, let's see if we can fish everything out of there now. One hand. Something's still holding it. Wow, there's nothing else to hold it. Now we got to get a mirror in there and have a look around and see what's going on. Something's still there. Let go. Oh, that was weird, man. That was really weird. Hated working through these F-holes. It is a nightmare. Almost would rather take the back off of a guitar if I had to do very much inside of there. Trying to get these out without damaging any or damaging the finish of the guitar. Flip you around this way and try. This does not want to fit. There it comes. Capacitor on there. I'm going to look at these solder joints good again too. Just to see if we missed anything. I don't think we did. I looked in there with mirrors and looked good. Magnet's good. Magnet's good in that pickup. Picking that wrench up. I looked in there with a mirror. It's crappy solder joints. Almost always are on these old guitars. But just as expected, I don't see any bad joints. I mean, bad solder joints, but they're all still connected. You know what? Let's do something here. I still got that cord right here. Let's plug him up out of the guitar now. See what kind of wildness happens. You can't see too good, can you? There you go. Isn't that better? Alright. That should be the volume. And the tone just quit doing anything. I don't know, man. It's dead. I can tell the pots work. This is still soldered. When I soldered that ground, took the piece of tape off. I thought maybe I'm missing something. Take the tape off and make sure, but it's grounded. It's just like that tone pot stopped working when I put the ground on. And it is wired right. I'll look to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's wired right. I'm just picking everything up here. Well, anyways, it don't work. I might talk to the owner about hanging on to this stuff just for parts. The pots, the plug here, plus the pickup's no good. Or keeping parts and ordering a pickup if I can find one at a decent price, and put the whole circuit back together and have it in case I run onto another one of these that needs a pickup for electronics. So that's good. She's nothing in there. I thought that first day, or one of the videos, I thought that I could hear it. But with that amp, you know, let me try something else here. With those presets, that's a whole different preset right there. Now it's like the whole circuit's dead. Wow! Try another preset. That amp's turned up fairly loud too. Nothing, man. No life in that pickup. Alright, we gave it a fair chance. I'm going to screw all this stuff back onto the parts they rightfully belong on. And I won't hold you up for that. I do want to work on that bridge a little bit though. So I'll bring you back for that when I get ready to do it. I'll get some sandpaper. Probably about a 600 grit, 650. Something like that. Hold on. I totally misunderstood what the owner said about these tuners. You can see where they're all chipped. Every one of them is. I don't know how that happened. They're chipped on the back too. He wasn't talking about me feeling the holes, the screw holes in the back. Though those two I feel did need filled because they were close to screws holding these keys on. But what he told me was, someone drilled this out and it's the wrong size. None of the, I think maybe one of the ferrules did fall out when I had the keys out. Anyways, they fit in there. You can hear that one's got a little slack in it. That one don't. That one don't. That one got quite a lot more. That one. And that one don't. As well as they work, man. There's still something inside this guitar. As well as they work, I told him, I said, you know, man, I don't know. That's a lot more work to re-drill, to fill those, to fill them, and re-drill them out again. I'm trying to figure out what's inside the guitar here. There's something living in there. Well, I'll find that out in a minute. I'll tell you about the keys right now. As nice as they work, I mean, they are slick, man. And, you know, to take them all off and fill those 6 peg holes and re-drill them out, I could do that. See, the ferrules are not falling out now. I mean, no more than it's going to help. It's really not worth, you know, the time and the work it would take and the money to do it. To, you know, drill them, fill them, and drill them again. So I think we agreed to leave it alone. I got some touch-up markers. I am going to go over these chips and cover them. You've already seen them, I think, but I'll zoom in and show you one more time. Figure out how to work the camera. Yeah. See here, here, here. Let's touch that up black, and it'll look a lot better. Your eye won't get stuck there so, you know, easily. I might even go around these edges here. Well, you can't see that. Right around the edges here. Maybe touch that up a little bit too. Just, you know, so your eye doesn't get drawn to that when you look at it. Alright, let's get some sandpaper and get on this bridge. I want to see what's in this guitar first. Hold on. Lock washers. 3 of them, that's what it was. That's what was making noise in here. Here's what I was talking about. It doesn't matter. Boy, that's not even smooth, man. That's very rough right there. This is pretty smooth. Top of the guitar, finish has been kind of roughed up, you know, under the bridge where it's been moved around over the years. But here's what I was talking about. You can set this bridge down on there, and you can see how it rocks, man. I don't know if the camera gets it or not, but you can look at it and see. If you look really close, maybe I can zoom in and show you. You can see it's not sitting flat down on the guitar. It rocks. I can spin it around this way. Same story. Look at that. That needs to set flush, flat down on there. Well, I don't know if you've seen it or not. I had you zoomed in too close. Wow. Been one of those days. And Cue Ball's here and got a new haircut. Maybe we'll give him a show after a while if you're still around. This paper's very smooth on the back. So all I'm going to do is lay it right there. Try to hold it down. And give the bridge this number. I know somebody's going to ask what grit the paper is. It's 320 grit. It's pretty rough. 3M. I don't use anything but the best stuff I can get. Or afford. Now, if I take too much off of here, it's going to be okay because we got all kind of adjustment on that bridge. But I don't need to take very much off. It's already, I can see, yeah, it's already getting smooth. That needs to be, so you can see here where the sandpaper hasn't even touched yet, and here and here. So we want the sandpaper to touch everywhere right there, right now. And once we achieve that, that bridge will set flatter on the top. It'll carry the vibrations of the strings into the guitar better. All but right there now. And it'll sound better. It'll sound way better. I'm trying to stay in the middle of the bridge as I can. Keep even pressure on both legs. It'll improve the sound of the guitar, man, big time. Carry those vibrations into that top better. We're almost there, all but that corner. So I'll bring you back after I've got this. This area right here where the pickup lived is kind of distorted. The finish is. There's a little bit messing around the hole there, around both holes, not very much. But you guessed it, I'm going to take the old semi-chrome polish to it. See if we can get a little bit more gloss out of that. You new subscribers, you don't know what the hell to think now. Semi-chrome polish on the guitar. Used it for years, folks. In fact, you know what? One of the big wheels at Happage, that's the company that makes the stuff, got in touch with me. This has been quite a while ago, and said he was thanking me for, you know, the good videos I made about their product, Semi-Chrome. And he wants to work something out. I have no idea what. Like I say, this has been a couple months ago. And he is who he says he is. Because I checked that out. And he's some kind of big wheel there. I forget exactly what. But check that out, man. Let's go one more time with it. He said he'd get in touch with me, though. And now I never heard any more from him. I know he's a very busy man. And I know he is who he said he was. So I don't know if he's going to send me a case of the stuff, or, yeah, I just have no idea what he's going to do. Right there's the... But stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll hear back from him, and get a case of the stuff and can give you subscribers and patrons some of it. Let you in on it if you like. It works miracles on guitar finish. You could buff with it. If you have a buffing machine, mine burned up years ago, literally. It burned up. The motor burned up in it, and I just never replaced it because I'm not into doing finish work very much. I did a lot of it when I had the stuff, and my airbrush blew up. Yeah, I wish now I'd got a before and after this. You guys, I have to get you to show you the after at least. Wow. Cleaned up nice, man. I'm going to have to rub a bigger area there, I see, to make it look right. And then I'll get you. Need to make it look like right around the very outer edges. As you use this stuff, you got to keep getting bigger. You know what I mean? Start off in a little place. See how I'm getting bigger, going out farther each time. Blend it in with the rest of the guitar. That way, you can't see your work, and that's the whole goal right there. Not being able to see that you ever did anything there. I wish I had recorded a before and after, but hopefully y'all saw what it looked like before. Now I just need to fill those two holes and cover those up a little bit. There's the one there where the pick guard was. I might touch it up, I don't know. There's finish missing here, so semi-chrome or nothing else going to help that. You can touch it up, but it's covered up mostly by the bridge. And I might hit that a lick with something. But check that out, man. That semi-chrome, you could use it, I'm telling you, as a buffing compound. I just did, basically. Now the owner asked me about this screw back here. I don't know if you're seeing it or not. That screw right there. Someone put that in there. He said, should we take that out or loosen it and try to get glue in there? And I told him, I said, man, it's really solid. I mean, I don't know if taking that out and putting glue in there, taking a chance of getting glue on the screw, and you'd probably never get it out. And I've held it like this, and I'm watching it right now and putting a lot of pressure on it, and it ain't going anywhere. It is not budging, man. I mean, I'm bearing down on it right now, and it is not moving. I'm watching this crack in here and along the sides there, and nothing is moving at all. It doesn't make any noise. I said, you know, we might loosen it up if we go taking that screw out and fooling with it. You know what I mean? I can see where it has been pulled loose there, but it ain't moving now. And like I say, if I do loosen it and get glue in there, there's a chance glue's going to get on that screw on the threads, and it would be a nightmare to get out. I guess you could heat the screw, but I don't know. I just, like I told him, I said, it's solid as a rock. I don't really think we should do anything. Just leave it alone. If something works, you know, don't bother it. That's my, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But, I don't know, we'll see. So, stay tuned for that. So, yeah, man. Look how much better that looks where that pickup was at. Check that out, man. No sign of a pickup. Got these holes back here, though. And one right there. But I may plug these two holes where the pickup was, since it is the very front and the part of the guitar that most people's going to see mostly. I don't know, we'll see. I'll talk to the owner if he wants me to. It probably should be at least plugged, you know. Stick toothpicks in there, glue them in, and then put something around there to seal that. But then you got up here where the pick guard was, and down here is another hole where the pick guard was. And then, like I say, the two potentiometer holes. So, you know, what are you going to do, man? Really no need in going in and fixing all those holes, I guess. But around where finish is, it probably should be fixed. These are sealed around where the potentiometers were. They look good around the F-holes. And we still got this crack back here to deal with at the end of this F-hole. That'll probably be the next video. Get some CA glue, thin viscosity to run down in that. Get the big belt clamp back out and clamp it up. And let that sit for a day or so. So stay tuned for all that noise. Look at this little baby's new haircut. She got a brand new haircut. Tell them, say, thumbs up this video, please. It helps us a great deal, don't it? What? What say? I'll say it. Or tell them what? Say, I love you. What? Easy. I almost got it. love you. Good. Now, what is? Good girl. I love you. Good. What? What is it? Good girl. We love you. Come on. Get up in there.